What's going on, family? Happy Sunday. I'm so excited, so happy and grateful to be on this call with all of you guys. For those of you guys that don't know who I am, my name is Mandi Rose. And before we get started, I just want to take a moment of gratitude to really have you guys take a second, send a text message to whoever invited you on the call and just say, I appreciate you, right? You want to text that person who invited you on this call and say, I appreciate you, right? Because whoever invited you on this call loves you, cares about you, respects you, sees something inside of you that hopefully you see in yourself and put you in position to win. So I'm so excited for those of you guys that had the ability to hop on this call tonight. We really are about to go through a lot in a very quick amount of time. And you guys are going to leave this Zoom call knowing the secrets of the wealthy, knowing how you can turn $1 into $2, knowing how you can take control of your life, not in just 2022, but right now. Right? My intention for this call is for you guys to walk away from this call more valuable than you came into it. And I'm completely capable, right, of getting on this call and just being really real with you guys. And so that's my intention, is just to give you guys the real deal. Can everybody type real in the chat? If you give me permission to just keep it 100 with you, keep it real. If you guys are ready, go ahead and just type the word real in the chat. We got more people hopping on. We are going to get started. Okay, so like I said, my name is Mandi Rose. I am an entrepreneur from Los Angeles, California, guys. And I was presented with this information about a year ago, and it absolutely has changed my life. It's absolutely changed my perspective on the way that money works. It's helped me grow my money. It's helped me grow my mindset. And it's really helped me make a huge impact on the world, honestly, right? So a little bit about me before this opportunity. Right. I was actually going to school. My parents always told me, go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a job, right, and work until you're 40 to retire pretty much based off of 40% of my income. So I did. I went to school. I got a bachelor's degree. I got a master's degree in the music business. I'm a singer. I'm a songwriter. I really wanted more time freedom, you guys. I wasn't really after, money so much as I was after time freedom. I was after the ability to wake up when I was done sleeping. I was after the ability to honestly not have to speak to a boss, but be the boss of myself. And this information got presented to me at a time where I was really desperate for change, right? I was $100,000 in debt for my higher education. Nobody wanted to hire me because I was overqualified for my education and underqualified for my experience. And I found myself in a rat race, to be real. I found myself very unhappy, always extremely tired. I worked 3 jobs at once, 2 jobs at once, right? I've gotten paid minimum wage with a master's degree. And I realized that the most important thing that I could learn at that point in my life was really how to invest into my money, how to make my money work for me. Most people will go out and look for more work instead of learning how to make their money work. And so I'm here today to show you guys how within the last year, I've been able to create multiple sources of income online. I've been able to surround myself with like-minded individuals. I've been able to really put myself in position to win, right? And this information is a solution to a lot of the problems that a lot of us have, right? Not having enough time, not having enough money, not having enough freedom. I used to clock in and out for a job. There's nothing wrong with the job, but I used to clock in and out for a job every single day, clock in and out for somebody else's dreams, until I realized, man, I could really build my own dreams. I could be the CEO of my life. I can make my money work for me. Right. So I'm here to talk to you guys about digital entrepreneurship. I'm here to talk to you guys about investing, about marketing online, building your own e-commerce website. And we're going to jump all the way into that in just a second. But before we jump into that, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about how money works, how the world works. Right. This is something that I went to business school and nobody taught me about. Right. I picked up a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad back in 2020, and changed my perspective on everything. It changed the way I looked at money. I read this book by a man, Robert Kiyosaki, right? And he talks about how 60% of us, we work for someone else, right? This was me when I was working at the radio station, whenever I was working at Domino's Pizza, I was working at the supermarket. Man, I worked every job you can think of. And there's nothing wrong with having a job, but I didn't have enough time to make the money that I needed, right? So I was always trading my time for money, which left a cap on my income, right? Type a 1 in the chat if you want there to be no cap on your income going into 2022. Type a 1 in the chat if you guys want there to be no cap on your income going into 2022. All of us, right? All of us should want to be able to make an abundance of money, right? There should be no cap on what you can make at a job. And I was capped at a job. Now, then you have the 35% of people. These are people who work for themselves. My sister is in this category. She's an esthetician. These are your barbers, your lash techs, your nail ladies, right? Your foot lady, right? Your tattoo artist. These people work incredibly hard, but once again, they're trading their time for money, which once again, if you're not there, you can't make money. You can't make money while you sleep. You can't make money, while you go on vacation. So I wanted to fall into the 5%, the business owners and the investors. I used to Google all the time, how to become a millionaire, how to become a billionaire. And I found that the richest people in the world, they created systems, they invested in their money, right? They had their money working for them. And there was a Warren Buffett quote that really changed my life. It said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll work until the day that you die. And I put it in a cubicle at the radio station. I looked at it every single day. And I realized I didn't want to work until the day that I died. My father passed away when I was 19 years old at 44. He just didn't wake up. And it was the hardest part. It was the hardest time in my life because my dad was always working so hard for the next check. And when he died, he really didn't have anything to show for it. So I wanted to make sure that I could build generational wealth. I wanted to make sure that I could have the freedom to live my life and design my life how I wanted to. But I also wanted to make sure that this company, right, was going to be the right vehicle for me. So guys, the name of our company is called I Am Mastery Academy. I Am Mastery Academy has changed my life. I'm a testimony to that. I'm someone with a lot of knowledge when it comes to the music industry, comes to business, comes to marketing, but I had never seen a company like this company. This company is no joke. We've been featured on Forbes, Yahoo Finance, entrepreneur.com. In fact, if you guys Google our company and you go to businessforhome.org, we're actually the #1 company in momentum in the world for digital entrepreneurship, for investing, teaching people how to make money on the go, whenever, wherever, from their cell phones. Okay. Everybody on this call right now, on this Zoom call right now, clearly has a phone, right? Because you're on it. You all use this phone for an average of about 8 to 12 hours, depending on how much you're consuming content, right? Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Now, my mentor told me, Mandi, in 2020, if you're not making money on your smartphone, it's a dumb phone. And when they said that to me, I realized that I was a consumer and I wanted to be a producer. How many of you guys would like to make money while you're on vacation? Type a 7 in the chat. Type a 7 in the chat if you'd like to make money, right, in your sleep. Type a 7 in the chat if you'd like to have your own business and be the CEO of your own life, right? That should be all of us, all of us. Okay. So I Am Mastery Academy gives you the ability to do that. We are the Harvard of trading, investing, you name it, we've got it. And we're really taking, guys, we're taking all of the information that they have on Wall Street and we're bringing it to Main Street. This is stuff you couldn't access years ago, right? This is the reason that everybody thinks investing is too hard, is because it's too difficult, it's too costly to learn. And I'm here to show you guys the future. I Am Mastery Academy has been designed to equip digital entrepreneurs, people who want to make money from this device that's always in our pocket, right? With the information and the skill sets needed to really excel in the 21st century. You guys are noticing everything that was once physical is going digital, right? Such as Bitcoin. Remember how we used to exchange currencies, right? Exchange money, right? We used to exchange the bartering system. Then we had coins, then we had dollars, then we had credit cards. Now you're seeing people with cryptocurrency ATMs at the gas station. So I realized that cryptocurrency was the future. In fact, I invested in cryptocurrency, in Bitcoin specifically, back at one of the beginning bull runs, and I thought it was a scam. I thought it wasn't real. I didn't know what I didn't know, and nobody can blame me for that. But because I didn't know and I lacked the information, I pulled out too early. This is called investor's fright, right? Beginner investor's fright. And I made a profit of about $8,000 back in 2017. Had I held, you guys are seeing Bitcoin's going to 70K right now, I would be a very, very richer woman. So cryptocurrency, guys, right now, it's really the natural evolution of money. And we have an academy here called our Ecx Academy. It's a top tier academy, the best place in the world for you to learn about cryptocurrency, for you to learn about how you can not only day trade Bitcoin, but you can long-term invest into Bitcoin, how you can get into altcoins, how you can learn about NFTs. You can learn about all these altcoins and much more before the hype, right? Imagine being able to get into Dogecoin before the hype. Imagine being able to get into XRP, Ripple before the hype. Our academy allows you to not only day trade, but to long-term invest, build a portfolio, and provides multiple income opportunities, right? Now, something that got me really intrigued into learning this information and diving deep into this academy was the Forex Academy. None of us know this, including myself, but all of us are participants in this academy. If you guys have ever went out of the country, right? If you own a savings account, you are a participant in this market, right? So the reason you're a participant in this market is because the foreign exchange market is the largest financial market in the world. Take a moment to think about that. This is larger than stocks. And you can actually make money whenever you're exchanging one form of currency for another for a profit. Here's an example. You go to Mexico. I take my US dollars. I can't pay in US dollars when I go to Mexico. What do I have to pay in? Mexican pesos. When I go to Mexico and I exchange my currency, my US dollars, right, for the Mexican peso, there's an exchange rate. And based off supply and demand, right, one form of currency is going to be worth a lot more than the other. So when I go to Mexico, I'm a rich woman, right? I could buy anything I want because I have a lot more money in their currency. So we're doing that in a digital space. Remember what I said, everything that's physical will soon go digital. So here in our Hfx Academy, we really show you guys how you can buy and sell in the market, make a profit, make money in your sleep, right? You can use trade positions to multiply your money. Guys, this is absolutely insane. When I first came into this academy, I was able to make 30% of my entire account within my first week simply by leveraging the academy and all it provides, copying and pasting the trades of other people's, right? People who had credibility, people who had been doing this, had experience, people who had been back tested by the company and proven to have results. I was able to mirror these people, copy, paste, and profit and make money in my sleep. Meanwhile, I was learning the skill set. When I first saw this chart, I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I'm someone that got all A's in school, but in math, straight D's, C's get degrees. So I got by. But honestly, I saw a chart and I was very intimidated. I thought I could never do that. I will never understand that. That looks too difficult. But I promise you that if I could do it, you could do it. It's very, very simple. You buy at low points in the market. You sell at high points in the market. We teach you everything you need to know step by step in our academy. And we really teach you how to multiply your money in this market, right? So something that got me really excited when I came into this business was our Hfx Academy. Guys, Hfx is Forex, but it's time-based, so it's fast. If I have anybody on this call that loves instant gratification, people that are impatient, I'm talking about those people that are like tapping their foot in the line, those people that need to see instant results. I need my money and I need it now. Hfx really gave me the ability to make what I was making in an hour in a minute, right? I was making about $15 to $20 in an hour at the radio station, and I learned how to make that in a minute. If you can forecast price correctly, if you can distinguish red and green, right? You hit buy, it's a green button, you hit sell, it's a red button. You can buy at low points, sell at high points. You can also make money in this market. Okay, so if I invested $10, right, and I get a 70% return and I win one of these trades, I make $17 in profit. And if I invest $100 and once again, I make a 70% return, I'm going to make $170 in profit. Now, don't let that go over your head. If you invest $1,000, right, and you have a 70% return, you can make $1,700 profit. Now, what's crazy is I got started in this academy when I was going to school, I was going to work, I was working 9 to 5, going to school from 6 to 10. And a lot of people would say, I just don't have time, right? I just don't have time to learn this. Hfx Academy gave me the ability to give this about an hour or so a day, really plug in so that I could compound my money over time and make a good amount of profit on the side so that I could then create more time, right? I could have more time freedom. So how you make money, it's very simple. You choose the currency that you're going to trade. You pick a time frame that you're going to trade on. For me, I like the 1 minute, the 3 minutes, very fast. And you select your risk that you're going to take. And then you either hit buy or sell. Market goes up, you hit buy, you make money. Market goes down, you hit sell, you make money. So it's incredibly simple. It's something that the average person can do. My mother is 63 years old. She trades HFX. My godson is 8 years old. I've also taught him how to trade HFX. So he could do it. You could do it. I could do it. We all could do it. All right. So next we have Ecx Academy. Anybody that knows about Fashion Nova, anybody that knows anything about e-commerce, you guys know that this is the fastest growing industry to date. We have about 3.5 trillion yearly sales, and that's anticipated to double in the next year. Guys, what's crazy is everything, like, we've gotten so lazy, man. We're getting our groceries delivered. We're getting all our packages delivered. Like, we don't go anywhere for anything. Everything is just in a click of a button because once again, everything physical, right, goes digital. And we've had over 200 billion transactions between 2019 and 2020 with e-commerce, right? You had 90% of all shopping done on social media. It's absolutely insane. Our e-commerce academy helps you to build your own online store. So I want you guys to think about this. This is perspective. This is something that I realized. Sometimes I'm driving on the hallway and I see a bunch of real estate, I see a bunch of buildings, and I always think to myself, somebody owns that, right? So I want you guys to look at social media a little bit differently after today. I want you, when you're on Instagram scrolling and you get an ad that pops up at you, I want you to realize somebody owns that store that just popped up at you. Why not you? Why not you list the items that you love, trending products, and be able to make a profit every time you sell something? Why not allow yourself to generate income from, multiple items during different times of the day? Our Ecx Academy is giving you the ability to start a store from scratch. Even if you know absolutely nothing, you can come learn how to create your store, right? A customer places an order, they pay you a retail price. We all know the difference between retail and wholesale, right? You can get a lot more wholesale for cheaper. We then forward your order to the supplier and you're going to pay the wholesale price when you just got paid the retail price, meaning you're already profiting. Right now, you're going to send it to the manufacturer. This avoids you taping things up, storing things in your garage, right? And making a mess, missing steps. And the supplier will actually ship the product directly to your customer. It's absolutely insane, incredibly helpful, and life-changing, guys. Becoming a business owner and having your own e-commerce store is something that all of us really need to tap in with, because once again, you're either a consumer or you're a producer. So our academy is going to really give you three main things, right? It's going to give you a service that teaches you, a service that mentors you, and a service that makes you money. Now, the first service, in my opinion, is the most important, a service that teaches you, right? In the Bible, it says you can give a man a fish, or you can teach him how to fish for a lifetime. And we're not just going to give you guys, right, trades to copy from the educators. Mind you, you can do that to make a fast profit. We're going to teach you how you can call out the trades, how you can make the money on your own. And so within our academy, we have an incredible system where you come into this, you get the education, you get the mentorship, and you're able to duplicate this on your own time from your phone, right? And really make money in minutes, make money while you sleep. And our academy is giving you every single thing that you need, starting with actual and educational course, right? So these videos, I like them because I have a very low attention span. You'll have me for about 5 to 7 minutes. The videos are anywhere between like 2 to 7 to 8 minutes long. You go through the very basics. You get to learn what is trading, right? When did trading start? How do I trade? What do I need to trade? What's the history? And once you go through the basic videos, you're then ready to get into the game, right? You're then ready to get onto something that we call Go Live, where you can actually get live mentorship from a professional investor, someone that's clearing 6, 7, 8 figures on the chart. And this is our signature mentorship program, right? Mentorship is really the shortcut to success. A lot of people want to know what the shortcut to life is. It's mentorship, having somebody that's gone the way, knows the way, and can show you the way. And within our academy, we have incredible mentorship with so many different educators to choose from, languages to choose from. Hopefully everybody on this call speaks English, right? Because I've been going pretty hard with English, but every single, literally academy has Spanish. We have French, we have different languages, and you have the ability to pick a channel, do I want to learn about crypto today? Do I want to learn about Hfx, money in minutes? Do I want to learn about Forex? Do I want to start creating my e-commerce store? You get to decide what your schedule is and choose a trading mentor that you're going to stick with, kind of like college, right? Guys, you know what I think the beauty of this is that there's opportunity for everyone. This isn't just for anyone, but there is opportunity for everyone, meaning that it doesn't matter if you're from Yale or Jail. I don't care if you have a master's degree or you dropped out of high school. You can come into this and design your own schedule and really take your life into your own hands and learn how to create real wealth and freedom through this opportunity by shadowing someone that has a ton of success. I said this earlier, the company back tests these individuals, make sure they're accurate before putting them on the platform, putting them in front of you and allowing you to really take their trades, right? Get mentored from them. So I was very busy. I had work from 9 to 5, school from 6 to 10. I could only plug in for about an hour or so every other day. I went on to Go Live and was able to choose my schedule, choose who I wanted to be mentored by. If any of you guys have ever used like ratemyprofessor.com, it's literally that. You get to decide, who do I learn best from? I'm a hands-on learner, so I love Go Live because it's interactive. You get to sit with someone live and trade with them. Listen why they see what they see, why they're doing what they're doing, what they're projecting for the future. What coin should you be looking at? What coin should you be investing in? And this is incredibly valuable because there's actually a chat box where you can have a conversation with these educators and be able to ask questions, be able to get your questions answered, have a ton of breakthroughs. Everything's recorded. If you miss a session, you can replay it. If something went too fast, if you want to just get, double up on your learning and just refresh, you can always go back. And it's helped me so much being able to have that live interaction, that hands-on help with someone that knows the way and can show me the way. We also have strategies, okay? I tell people all the time, I'm like, how many apps do you have on your phone that cost you money, right? Some people that are on this call right now, you're paying for iTunes, you're paying for Netflix, you're paying for Facetune, you're paying for Tinder, man. You're paying for all these different apps that are not making you any money. How many apps do you have on your phone right now that can generate you income, right? And I'm not talking about OnlyFans either. I'm talking about some real income, right? I want you guys to understand that when you guys are using our strategies, it's incredibly helpful because you're going to get an alert to your phone. Same way you get a text message from your friend, right? And it's going to tell you to buy Bitcoin. It's going to tell you to sell Bitcoin. It's going to tell you to do certain things in the market so that you can leverage somebody else staring at the charts all day. I'm not going to lie. I haven't stared at a chart in a couple of weeks, and I've been able to make a ton of money just leveraging the success of other individuals with crypto, with Forex, with binary. We have so many different strategies that you can actually copy and paste from, but also you can begin to learn from. You can begin trading independently with our strategies. We have different artificial intelligence that actually scans the markets, looks for pattern recognition, tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to get in, when to get out, gives you trade updates, gives you alerts, and allows you to make money on the go anywhere at any time. So these are some of the strategies that come with, access to our academy. I actually have a huge folder. If you guys can see, it says free money is the name of the folder. And anytime I get an alert on my phone to buy or sell a certain currency using these strategies, I'm able to make money on the go and profit anywhere at any time. So this is an example, okay, of what your phone looks like when you have one of these trade signals sent. So right here, it says the pair is USD GBP, and it says buy. You're going to buy that currency. When you get that trade idea, you're going to click on it. It's going to tell you what to do. We're going to show you the way exactly how you can do this, but it's very simple, you guys. Type a 1 in the chat if you've ever copied in high school, or type a 1 in the chat if you ever copied in college, or you just copied in general from the smartest kid in the room, from the person that knew the most, from the person you trusted the most. Okay, if I put people in front of you that are making 60K a minute, if I put people in front of you that are making 8 figures in a year off of trading alone, that are 6-figure traders, are you going to feel comfortable and confident copying them, or someone that really you don't know if they know anything at all from YouTube University? Because myself, I saw this information, was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to YouTube. I'm gonna figure this out on YouTube. And then I realized nobody on YouTube knew what they were talking about. That's why they were on YouTube. And I just realized the hard way that I needed to trust professionals. I needed to really get a mentor that knew what he was doing, and having the ability to access these strategies, profit on the go, was a game changer for me, guys. So to kind of bring it back, and really like recap on everything, you're getting access to our academies, right? You're getting access to education where you can come in and you can learn this skill set and have it for life. I love learning about investing because every time I unlock a new level of myself, I can't go back. Once I stretch my mind, I can't go back. It can't go back to its original form. Why? Because I've already unlocked that information. My skill set has grown. I've been able to become more self-sufficient. But having the mentorship is my favorite part of this entire thing. Like really having people that care, people who know the way, show me the way, go the way, being put into different conversations and chats where people are helping and supporting each other, and having the ability to create multiple sources of income all online from my phone. It's given me the ability to design my life and really put myself in a position to win. A year ago, I was depressed. I was very scared of graduating college, losing my parent. I grew up very poor. So I was always just really, guys, running away from my background, running away from what I had to go home to, my nightmares, the things that I knew in my life that I didn't want. I've always known that I was destined for more. I've always known that I was destined for greatness. Didn't know what the path was, but I believe that I'm one of the hardest working people that I know. And I told you guys in the beginning, I was going to be incredibly real. Here's the real deal from all that information. I gave you information that most people in the world will never see, right? There's a reason the 1% own 95% of the entire world's wealth. There's a reason why wealthy people have an abundance, right? And it's not because they're smarter than you. It's really just because they have the information that nobody put in front of you. I just put that information in front of you. And I don't know about you, but when that information was put in front of me, bro, I just took action. And what's crazy is the person that put this information in front of me was a complete stranger, was someone who found me on Instagram, hit me up, put this in front of me, showed me this entire platform. And I was at a point in my life where I was already set to go on a certain path, but I put 6 years of college to the side. I put 5 years in radio to the side. I really wanted to just focus on having more time freedom, surrounding myself with people that had a purpose, people that were trying to level up, people that were talking about success, that were money motivated. And I was really just trying to change my life, you guys, for the better. I don't believe money is everything, but it literally ranks right up there with oxygen. You guys need it to survive. And the more you have, honestly, the more comfortable life becomes. So, a year later, I've been able to help close to 500 individuals with this information. I really, really love helping people. I believe every single person in the world, if they knew this information, could change their life. And I want you guys to just keep an open mind. And I want you to know, before I go, that the biggest thing that held me back for a moment in time was just my mind, was believing that I couldn't do it, believing that, I wasn't smart enough for it, believing that I didn't have enough time for it. Whatever limiting belief I had, I was able to, really speak to myself and remind myself I could do it. I needed change. And if I didn't change, nothing was going to change. And so I'm incredibly grateful for this next individual that I'm going to bring up, guys. This is someone that leads thousands of people. This is someone that is the top trader, one of the top leaders from the West Coast, but now in the East Coast, someone that travels the world and was really living a life that I desired. Someone that has changed my life. I can't even tell you guys, put you guys into words, what he's done for other people internationally, people state to state. And day in and day out, I learn from this individual. I get to work with this individual and I get to impact the masses with the information you guys just saw. So the biggest question we get is, how can you get started? I'm going to bring him up. Can everybody type some sevens in the chat for my mentor, Mr. Matthew Cruiser? Can everybody type some sevens in the chat?
Yo, what is good, fam? How is everybody doing? I'm excited to be here with you guys. Let's stop the sevens real quick. Let's drop some 888s in the chat for Mandi. I was listening to her. I was on the call. I was tuned in. I was tapped in. And guys, a year ago, her and I met on social media, and it's crazy because I saw her literally on the other end of the Zoom call a little over a year ago, knowing absolutely nothing to mastering the information. Going to, being that person who knew absolutely nothing to now leading a movement of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people worldwide. And I hope y'all were taking notes, because she's somebody who was able to become financially free at a very young age. And you could tell when she speaks that she knows what it is that she's talking about. I was thinking earlier this morning, and I came up with this little equation, and it goes like this. It goes authenticity plus transparency equals relatability. And when I hear Mandi's story, you could tell that she's speaking from her heart. She's being herself. She's being authentic and transparent. She means what it is that she's saying. She keeps it real. And that's why it's so relatable. So I appreciate her so much for opening up the call and running the front half of this call. The reason I'm here tonight, guys, is to share with you guys my personal testimony, my story, how it's impacted me, my family, my friends in a positive way. But at the same time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys, if it's a good fit for you guys and a good fit for us, how you can actually enroll in the academy, guys. So like Mandi said, my name is Matthew Cruz. I'm a 26-year-old entrepreneur. I grew up in Seattle, Washington. I live in Miami, Florida. I've been involved with this company full-time, haven't worked a job for the last 4 years, had a lot of experience in the academy. And before this, guys, I was going to college. I was playing soccer. That was my original dream. I don't know about y'all, but I never saw myself wanting to clock in and clock out for the rest of my life. I always had big goals. I always had big dreams. I always had a huge vision for the future. But after sports, I didn't have a vehicle that could take me from where I was to where it is that I wanted to go. I didn't have a vehicle that could take me from broke, busted, and disgusted to becoming financially free. And that's what it is that I really wanted. And so I got really lucky. I got invited to an event back in 2018. And when I saw that investing had created more millionaires than any other industry in the world, and I saw that there were 400,000 students in 120 plus countries worldwide, if there was somebody better than us, there'd be somebody bigger than us. When I saw the amount of average people getting above average results, I'm talking about, broke college students, single mom, people who were, had no business being in business, becoming, having that financial increase and super serious people, financial freedom. I said, okay, if they could do it, I could do it too. I hope you hear Mandy's story, my story, and say, yo, if these guys could do it, I can as well. And so I took that leap of faith. I got started. And all I can tell you guys is this: over the last 3-4 years that I've been doing this, life-changing would be an absolute understatement, right? It's allowed me to have what I call complete freedom. What's that? What that is financial freedom, time freedom, and location freedom. Financial freedom, being able to have unlimited income potential for me, making multiple six figures online. But more importantly, than that is time freedom. That ability to go out there and do what you want, when you want, where you want, with whoever the hell that you want. You can always make more money. You can never get your time and your experiences back. In location freedom. Just traveled to Dallas for a huge convention that we just had out here. I'm traveling back to Miami, tomorrow, and literally just mapped out all of this entire next year, going to be traveling every single month. And I only say that to say this: if it's possible for me, somebody who never worked more than minimum wage at a job. The last job that I had was as a valet parking cars. If it's possible for me, somebody who before this industry was living in a 2-bedroom apartment with 7 of my friends because we could not afford rent and we were all just broke. So we were all just trying to save money. Somebody who literally had to borrow the money to get involved in this thing. I said, I'm telling you guys this: if it's possible for me, it's possible for anybody on this call. If you take the information and run, if you take the information seriously. And so guys, that's my story. The biggest question that we get is, how do you get started? Now, understand that your average trading course is anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000. And so I thought this would be a few $1,000 decision, but the CEO of the company said, hey, let's make it affordable for your average person to get involved. And we're talking about a few $100 decision to actually start. So check this out. There's a couple of different options and I'll break them down. So if you want to get involved in any one of our academies individually, is $235 for the initial getting started, the initial enrollment. And it's $174 per month. Most people are happy paying the monthly subscription because of the value that they're getting from the education, from the live trading sessions, from the strategies, from the trades being sent to you from our 6- and 7-figure traders. However, there's actually a way you can offset your monthly subscription here, so you don't even have to worry about it. If you wish to, stay tuned. I'm going to go over that here in a minute. But guys, our company just had its 8-year anniversary and also just had one of the best conventions that it has ever had. We had 5,000 people from around the world in Houston, Texas, where we're currently at right now. Some of the top entrepreneurs, top investors, top thought leaders in the world, all in one place, in one space. And they said, hey, we're going to do a promotion. And this is one of the most amazing promotions that I have ever seen the company do. So they said, hey, we're going to take $50 off that initial enrollment fee. So guys, if you get started tonight with one of the individual packages, guess what? It's not $235 like it usually is. It's $185 to enroll. So I would say, hey, the best time to get started was probably yesterday. The second best time to get started would probably be today. Now, you can do that, or you can get involved with the elite membership. And the elite membership gives access to all these academies. We're talking about $700-800 in value in one, and it's only $325 to get started. And again, it's $274 monthly to use it. Guys, most people look at the cost of the opportunity, but very few people look at the opportunity cost. What does that mean? What that means is successful people, they don't just ask how much is this going to cost me? They ask, how much can this potentially make me? We're talking about a 3-figure investment that turned into financial freedom for Mandi that you just heard from in less than a year. We're talking about a 3-figure investment, and we just had this convention with 5,000 people worldwide in Houston, Texas, where we literally had 4 hours of recognition. That means we had 4 hours of people crossing the stage because they either made a significant part-time income from this, or a full-time income, or a 6-7-figure income, or above and beyond. For 4 hours, people literally parading a stage. So I'm telling you guys that you're at the right place at the right time with the right people. All you got to do is make that right decision and take that leap of faith, not so much in the company. The success has already been proven. The system is already there, but really in yourself if you've never done any type of entrepreneurship before. And so with that being said, guys, last but not least, Mandi talked about our 4 main sources of income that the company provides. 80% of people, the information stops there. Most people are trading, investing, and that's it. They're happy being a customer, utilizing the services, utilizing the education. However, I'm going to go over our fifth source of income, which is completely optional, meaning if you want to do it, amazing. If you don't, amazing. And basically the CEO of the company, he said, hey, listen, we're not going to spend millions of dollars on radio, TV, billboard, advertisement that does not work. When was the last time that you bought something from, let's just say, a billboard? For me, the answer is never, right? And he said, hey, instead of spending millions of dollars on radio, TV, billboard, advertisement, guess what we're going to do? We're going to use word of mouth. We're going to pay people to share this information with other people. And it made sense for the company. Word of mouth is the most powerful form of marketing. And it made sense for me. Why did it make sense for me? Very simply put, we already are doing this every single day. For me, if I see a good movie, guess what? I'm going to tell my friends about it. The only difference is I'm not getting paid for it. But here, the company will pay you another source of income. And guess what? 78% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. Most people's biggest excuse is, oh, I don't have money to trade with. So now you could trade with OPM, other people's money. You could trade with the company's money rather than your own. So that's what I'm going to talk about. And then we'll pretty much wrap it up. So check this out, guys. First rank in the company is Platinum 150. I remember when I first got started, and the first month I was just plugging in, going through the academy, hopping on the live sessions, copying, pasting, and profiting. And I remember starting my very first trading account with $200. And I got to see some results that first month. And I was like, wow, just by taking our professional traders trades, I said, wow, if I'm making money and I don't even really know what I'm doing yet, I was brand new 3-4 years ago. I said, imagine what can take place after I'm in this for 90 days, 6 months, a year. And I had a couple friends, we'll call them Bob, Billy, and John on the call tonight. They said, hey, Cruz, how are you doing what you're doing? And all I simply did was I invited them to a call like this, an event like this. We have live events as well. And so check this out. They ended up enrolling into the academy, and the academy says, hey, listen, as a bonus, we're going to pay you an extra $150, keywords, residually every single month. I had never heard of residual income, but my mentor broke it down like this. He said, you have your phone bill, you have rent, you have your car payment every single month right on time. He said, how do you have bills coming in every single month? And how do you not have income coming in every single month? That's the power of residual income. We're talking about do work one time and get paid for potentially a lifetime. Do work one time and potentially get paid over and over and over for that work that you did once. And so at Platinum 150, congratulations, you just offset 80 to 90% of your monthly subscription, and now you can focus on trading. Now, it's not just about what you do individually after Platinum 150, it's about what you do accumulatively. So let's say you refer a few people who refer a few people, and it grows to 12. Company says, congratulations, you're a Platinum 600. We're going to pay you an extra $600 every single month. This is huge. Now, not only have you offset your monthly subscription, but guess what? You have an extra $400 or $500 to trade with every single month. This is my bare minimum goal for most people. Now, after that, Platinum 1000, let's say you refer a handful of people who refer a handful of people, and it grows to 30. Company says, congratulations, you're a Platinum 1000. We're going to pay you an extra $1,000 passively, residually every single month. Guys, 69% of people in the United States don't have $1,000 to their name saved up at all. So to create an extra source of income of an extra $1,000 a month would drastically change your average person's lifestyle. Now, I want you guys to understand this. Sky is the limit. Sky is the limit when it comes to trading, when it comes to investing. You can make as much as you're willing to put in the work for. But the same thing with this business as well. Sky is the limit. So for example, if you help about 10 people hit Platinum 1000, guess what? You hit a level called Chairman 10. That's 6 figures residually. And guess what? If you help 10 people hit Chairman 10, guess what? That is Chairman 100, 7 figures residually. And remember, this is on top of trading, on top of investing, which 80% of people are making more money just doing that. And so this is on top of that. So guys, there's 3 types of people. There's 3 types of people. There's A, B, C type person. So if A, you're excited, amazing. Let the person know who invited you on this call. If B, you have questions, great. Let the person know who invited you on this call. And if C, it's not for you. There's not one opportunity for everybody, but I truly believe that there's nothing on the planet that will take your average person further or faster financially than what it is that we're doing. The person who invited you on this call, unless they're brand new, got started yesterday, is already making money trading. And they invited you on this because they just genuinely wanted to see you win. And so there's three types, so I guess our goal is to help you make a decision, right? Whether you're that A, B, or C type person. In order to help you do that, I'm going to ask you three simple questions and then we're done. The three simple questions that my mentor asked me in order to help me make that decision are this. He said, hey, Cruiser, listen. He said, if not this, then what? Right? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different result, right? If you want things in your life to change, you got to change things in your life. If not this, then what? If you have something better, amazing. The problem is 99.9% of people on the planet don't. And for me, I didn't have any other option. So if not this, then what? Second thing is, if not you, then who? Who's going to take your financial future more seriously than yourself? Answer is nobody. No one's coming to save you. For sure, no one's coming here to save me. We got to take control of our financial future. And I believe that this is the best way to do it. And the last question is this, is if not now, then when? In Think and Grow Rich, the book written by Napoleon Hill that's created more millionaires than any other book in the planet, it talks about this, says procrastination and indecision is the thief of all opportunity. So that's why I said earlier, there's never been a better time to get started today than yesterday, especially with the promotion that's going on, especially with some of the things that we're launching in our company, new products, new services in the next 30, 60, 90 days, all the way up until the end of the year. We're just getting started, guys. So get back to the person who invited you on this call and let them know if you're that A-type person, B-type person, or C-type person. Appreciate y'all for spending the last 40 minutes with us. And I know that y'all got some value. And if y'all need anything, the person who invited you on this call will get you connected with one of the top leaders who's been doing this full time for a long time to answer any questions that you have and then go from there. So I appreciate y'all. Have an amazing rest of your guys' night. And I will talk to you all soon. Later.